All right. My thing shows live. Hello, everybody. It's Cap, and this is for the people who are going to watch this later. But I'm going to try to wait till some of the people show up and see if everything comes in loud and clear. Let me check all my technical stuff. How y'all doing? I haven't done a YouTube in July the 15th. Hey Andreas. Hey Steve. There's the Suffolk shaver. He does a live shave on Sundays around the same time, I think. How's everything over in England? Hey Ethan. Everything's been going pretty good here. Hey, that stank. Z Lopez. Been busy. Hey, Golden Still. Work, and then having a couple of small kids. One of them being special needs. It takes up a lot of your time. Hey, Arthur. There's Titty. Good morning, evening, afternoon, morning, everybody. Look at this. I got a week's worth of stubble. You see? A lot of wisdom. Gray. Getting cooler here too. It was in the 80s this week, like mid 80s. Jeez. Still kind of hot, but it's bearable. A lot bearable than 100. Hey Andrew. I've been trying to keep my whiskers hydrated because we're gonna need it. Let's see, I've got just a little bit of Suavecito in. Hey, Pyrrhus, how you do? I finally looked up Alex. He educated me on Pyrrhus Rex. That's a pretty good name. Today, which I have not used in a while, is tobacco. I think, hey, there's Nathan. Hey, buddy. He's not on the road. He's gonna... Hi. But tobacco comes in this ceramic plastic top. Hadn't used it in a while. That's my son Nathan right there. He actually has a soap and a brush that I gave him. About 60 to 65 degrees in Denmark. That's good. That's great. But with tobacco, you've got to use the aftershave too. Tobacco aftershave. And they have a whole line of soaps, I think, and everything. I just got the soap and the aftershave, and I used to use it weekly, but once you buy so many soaps, it's hard to do that. I do love the smell. Fred's where some people don't. Thank you, Nathan. Old Nate. But using that soap, that aftershave, Chicago in the mid 70s. There you go, Golden Still. Using my 1305. Everybody have one of these, I hope. This is the Samogu. And if you don't have one, you need to try to get one. This is one of the best bore brushes. Then I'm going to be using a kind of a Frankenstein. And I still haven't figured out if they made them this way or somebody put it together. I've seen several of them, but it's a short comb, new. And it came with this heavy tech handle. And I have a perma-sharp blade in it. Hey JC, hey Kenny. But I've seen several of these. Hey Alex, how you do? Several of these that come like this, and I'm wondering if Gillette actually sold these. Now the numbers on the bottom match the Norfolk razor, short comb new, that they had. This is one of my favorite. In fact, this one shaves better than my rhodium plated short comb new. For some reason, I don't know why. There's just a little bit of difference in the head. Ah, thank you, Keen. But if you notice, there's just a tad bit of difference. This one's a little bit, the bottom is a little bit thicker. Uh, Everything's just a little bit thicker on it. But other than that, other than the bottom plate being thicker, there's not a whole lot of difference. Thanks, JC. Hey, Arthur. So, does anybody else have one of these with a heavy tech handle and a new head? How you like the Rockwell? Hey, Pete. It's Keith. Hey, Keith. But this is a great razor. I shaved with it last week, and I was going to use it all week, but I never did get a chance to shave all week. Let me put this in water. Yeah, Alex is right. 1305 is top notch. I've also been breaking in a couple of brushes. This is another brush. Yeah, thank you, Nate. It's a mess. This is the one Nate has. The 166 Omega. And it's a good brush. I'm not going to use it today. But that's another one for anybody who wants a good bore brush. And as you know, bore brushes you have to soak. But I never did get a chance all week to do a shave. I was sorry about that. Thank you. Steve said this is a sizable brush on my top lip. It is. It's getting crazy. 610 premium bore and love it. I had the 830. There it is. I really like that. I like any of my bore, and I just got the Sterling, which is humongous. This is a big brush. I like it. I say it's tough for your friends, Golden Steel. Yeah, I need to get the 610. I know Kevy talks about it a lot. A whole bunch. So who likes tobacco? Hey, Manny. How's everything on the road? Finest Badger brush 2-band. I have a silver tip. Let's see. I think this is a 2-band, but it's silver tip. Hey, picky. I'm out picking at the flea market. There's Pittsburgh's wet shaver coming in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hope you find something good at the flea market. Let's see. Yeah. Manic does have a good way of breaking in bore brushes. I do it a little bit different. I believe in just using it. Well, tell Joel he's just gonna have to grow him one. Yeah, tobacco is good. Let's see. I get my. There it is. My main thing I do with bore brushes is use Arco soap. I have a puck just for Arco soap. Just for bore brushes. And I load it up and load it up, load it up, and then I have Alex gifted me a Phoenix and Bow brush cleaner, and so that's what I use. 2-band. Well, let's see. I don't know if I got a 2-band. That be considered 2-band? That's my grade A silver tip. And it has the dark and then the light hairs on top. That's my finest. That's my best hairs right there. And my wolf whiskers. Yeah, JC, just use it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Badger. Big time. Andres. Let's load her up here. I'm gonna bowl lather today. I've been dealing with another ear infection. Now, to back your default, private says. My default is mainly Mitchell's wool fat, but I do love tobacco. It is good. I love the load and the lather of it. But yeah, I took antibiotics for a week. I dealt with real bad dizzy spells. And it sort of kind of came back the last 2 days, but it's a lot better today. I don't know, it might be a middle ear infection. I don't know what it is, but it's annoying. That's what it is. There's the load off of it. Great load. Which, probably you say tobacco is your default. The Old Spice has I'd say it's done overcome Mitchell's wool fat for me. I just love that Old Spice. I've got the 3X Andreas. I haven't tried the 1X. Ah, you're right, Titty. Titty says 1305 is his favorite brush with tobacco, and I'm going to agree. Yeah, I hadn't tried 1X, and it's so cheap. It's really cheap. There's the load of it. Get it right in here. Try to show y'all how I load. Hard to do it when you dip like that. I don't do a lot of pressure when I build a lather in a bowl. I kind of spin the bowl and I build it in the sides. I notice some people put a lot of pressure, or some people use like half pressure. The Gillette aftershave gel. Is that the blue? I think I used to use that all the time. You know what you're talking about? The blue gel that Gillette has now, the recent stuff. So those of you who bowl lather, do you put pressure on your brush, or do you kind of build on top of the lather? When I first started, I had a, right here it is. I used this. This has my Hoslinger in it. That's what I used, and I built lather in this. This is the Edwin Jagger. And so you couldn't press down, there's not enough room. So I learned how to build on top of lather. That's kind of the way I still do it. Yeah, 1305 is just a great all around brush. That's hard to beat, especially for the price. I think it's what, $18, $19, something like that. Wood handle. I know, oh, along with peach, I like floral. I'm gonna have to get it now, Andreas. And plus, it's only like $10, the 1X. Rick DeWeese had a little bit of problems with his 1305, but he used it kind of like I've used mine. His hairs came out, and he tried to glue it back in, and they came out again. I don't know if he ever got to where they stayed, but for the price of it, and as much as he used it, I think he got his money's worth out of it. There's my lather. That's about all I'm going to do. I might add a little bit more as I shave. I want a little bit of cushion today. How do you like it? This one, Steve, did you recently buy this one? This is a big brush. Reef Prompt Earl Grey Slope. Oh, that reef point is good. You know, I almost used that today, Andres. Let's see, JC says on top, almost no pressure, but I do mix with the brush, not just for, yeah. Oh, did he? Steve, I hadn't listened to him in a while. I listened to every one of them. Hadn't caught up this year, though. There's several other things I've been listening to. There, look at that. Yummy. I like that sheen to it. That's good. But yeah, if you ever have problems with any of these board brushes, they're not that expensive, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get your money's worth out of them because they are great brushes. I think one of the problems some people have with losing knots is they use too hot of water. Your water can get too hot. I use lukewarm water. Yeah, whipping cream, JC. How do I pick? Ethan asked. Through my shaving stuff. I just go now by what I feel like, what I want. Like last weekend, I picked up Imperial rum, which is a bay rum, because I was wanting something sweet. If I want just a quick shave, in the morning, I'll grab something that I'm really good at, lathering, Mitchell's Wolf Fat, or now my Old Spice that Priapus Rex gifted me. Oh, and Reyes, RJ Reyes, he got a couple of cologne bottles, and he sent me one. This is the 80s, and the cologne is actually stronger than the aftershave. I got this just yesterday. That was real nice of him. So I have a whole set now, thanks to Priapus and JRS. Thanks, New Yorker. What do you recommend for razor burn? A day off from shaving. I use Spike. Is that how you say it, JC? I use Spike aftershave for razor burn. What do y'all use? Yeah, something with aloe in it will help to get rid of the burn. Um, the Keen Edge says, Keith. Yeah, that's him. That's him, JC. He sent me this. He posted these. He found a 70s, which has the Old Spice below the ship, and this one he found at a flea market or somewhere else. Full bottles, and he said it's really not my scent, but he said I think JC jumped on there. Somebody did and said, yeah, he knows some people that trade family members to get their hands on that vintage cologne. And I asked which family member he wanted. But he was nice enough to send me one of them. That was real nice of him. This is the Spike, Andreas. This is the Gillette New Norfolk head on a heavy tech handle. And I love this handle. Love this head. It's a great combination. And like I said from the beginning, I don't know if Gillette sold them like this or somebody made a Frankenstein razor. But I've seen several like this for sale on eBay. Oh, did he, JC? Question answered. Yeah. It's actually stronger scented. I also got a whole box of man, I can't even think of the name of them. My blade, Permashark. I ordered a whole box of Permasharks. I found them really cheap somewhere. That's been on my mail calls. Hadn't got anything new that I can think of. That does, JC. The clone stays a lot longer. I put it on last night just to try it. Man, it stayed a while. No pressure. Got whiskers in there. Not missing the conversations. I got busy shaving. Let's see. I saw something about a. Ha! Yeah, he is. Kevy's prancing around in his kilt. I've seen it. So the modern day Old Spice aftershave, Golden still asked, how do they compare? The modern day compared to the, which I have both, to the 70s or 80s model vintage aftershave, Old Spice. And the modern day is more floral. There was a guy on a forum that done a little ingredient checklist. I think he's a chemist, and they have the exact same ingredients. But I think when see, this is Shulton. It says Shulton right there, and that's kind of what you look for in the vintage. If it said what's the name of it, I know y'all know, Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble took over Shulton, and there was a time frame in between where it says Shulton and Procter and Gamble. That's pretty good. But then when Procter and Gamble really took it over in the early 90s, they think they started using cheaper ingredients. They sourced out their stuff to make a cheaper, aftershave. But he said that if you put your new Old Spice up and let it sit for 10 years or 15 or 20 years, he said it'll smell the same way. I don't believe him. I get a note of chocolateness, a little chocolate note, some citrus with the old vintage. There's citrus, there's a chocolate note, then there's the floral. With the new stuff, all I get is floral. The burning turd. I love that name. That's that's better than titty biscuit. Yeah, they don't smell the same, Keith, to me either. The new versus the old. In fact, when I use the new, because I have cologne too that's a spray on, and I'll put it on every once in a while. It's not a bad scent. It's just I don't compare it. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Hey, Kevin. So the burning turd asked how to get facial hair to grow. One thing is shaving. The other thing, it's all genetics. I can't grow a beard. I have very little hair on my cheeks, right in here, and none right in here. I have some hairs that come up on my neck. I can grow a goatee, and I used to have a space right here. This used to be just bare, and then it finally filled in when I let stuff grow out. So I think that's the thing. Let it, just leave it alone for a couple of weeks. Let it grow out, shave it off. Do your regular shave routine. Hey, Kevy. And then keep just letting it grow out some and see if everything else catches up. But yeah, it is a lot genetic, just like right there. I have no hair. There's just doesn't grow there. How are you doing today, Kevy? For those of y'all new, this is a live thing that we do every weekend, and it probably JC next week. So make sure you jump on his YouTube channel, subscribe to him, and then Kevy, every once in a while he jumps in either on a Saturday or a Sunday. And also the Suffolk Shaver does a live shave on Sundays. You gonna do one tomorrow, Steve? Also, there's a vitamin, the burning turd, that I take. It's called Nature's Own. I think it's Nature's Own hair, nail, and skin. It's a gummy, and it's got biotin in it. And biotin helps hair grow, and there's something else in it that helps. Will help it. Manny asked if I was affected by the hurricane, and no, I was not. But all our thoughts and prayers are out to all the people who were affected. Yeah. So Steve's going to be doing a live shave tomorrow, an Old Spice inspired shave. And if you could sometime, put up the times there, Steve, so I can tell everybody. Yeah, I have a lot of hair right here, and it'll come out right there. You should grow your mustache out, Golden Steel. "11 a.m. CST. Hang on, we saw something about science up here. Privates, recent studies have shown that anticipation of getting lucky stimulates facial hair growth. It is science, and I would agree to that. It's it only makes common sense. So the time for Steve, the Suffolk Shavers live shave tomorrow is 11 a.m. Central Time. So it's 1 hour before now, before my 12 p.m. Central Time. Need to do the lash thing. Mustache gang. There you go. I'm in the last stages of, thanks to Carrie Burrows of Phoenix and Bow Soaps, almost a member of the Handlebar Club, the Handlebar Mustache Club, based in London in the UK. Is actually an international group now, and I am excited. So once I get everything from there, I'll have to show y'all. Love the lather on this. Hey, Bojan. All right, Nate. Thanks for stopping by. You be good and be careful. Oh, Nate's my truck driver. Go against the grain. Yes, it is, Alex. Good and slick. And doesn't have too much cushion. I don't like an overly cushiony soap. Harry R. Scottish Kilt Wearing Society cap. I need to get a kilt. I got on US. I think I tagged you yesterday on Facebook for a free kilt giveaway. Jump on it. Hoping I win. I want to order me one. I almost ordered me one, but man, I know Mrs. Cap would be ticked. I got to looking on my tartans of the McAlpin clan. It's actually a modern and an ancient. So, you know how that goes. Ah, hey buddy. That's JC's colleague giving a shout out to Buddy out there. Oh Buddy, I got a dog named Buddy. He don't believe I'm live. Gotta be careful. Ah. Yeah, I got my Sweden fans now. In fact, I got a good buddy, Michael, who lives in Sweden. He's on Instagram. Bojan, it's nice to have you on here. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Not the, Andreas asked if I tried the CAD aftershave splash. I have not. No, I haven't tried it. That'd be my problem, Kevin. Sitting. Well, guys, I have tried. I found my blade, and that is the Perma-Sharp. Made in Russia with love. Steve, if he tries that, the Sharon Stone crossing legs, he needs to video it. Appreciate it, Burning Dirt. Come back anytime, anytime. I do pickups with just water. The residual slickness of the soap, easy. Perfect. I got some Kai blades. I like the feather a little bit better than the Kai, Andreas. They're thick. The Kai blade actually remind me of like just the gym single edge blades like this, which has soap all over it. I was scraping soap. Good shade. Kevy says the Perma-Sharps are brilliant, and I agree. It's kind of funny that most all Russian-made blades are good for me. Which I can use a feather now, they just don't last very long. The med preps are good. Alright. Bojan asked if it's good to use splash before balm or balm before splash. And if I use a balm, it's right when I get out of the shower before I shave. I'll put this on, iced aftershave balm. And it's mentholated. Now you mainly use it on my upper face, but I don't use a balm. But I would recommend, if I was going to use it, I'd use it after a splash. The Salon pack. Nice. They are, Andreas, they are unique. I'll give you that. The Kais are. Always comb my brushes out, even the boar. Yeah, those Salon ones, Wilkersons are nice. I think I got, I don't know how many shaves out of it, 20? And those were all 2 to 3 pass shaves. Here lately I've been doing 1 pass shaves. Oh, you need to practice the med preps. Isn't that the expensive ones? You know, I think I knew that they were wider. The K's are tobacco. I forgot about that. My wife uses them. She loves them. She came out, she tried to hurry shaving the other day, and she came out with an actual towel wrapped on her leg. She got herself good. Yeah, if I was going to use balm, I'd use it after. Yeah, the PermaSharp. I have 100 now. My favorite blade was the yellow Gillette, but them PermaSharps are nice. Speaking of salons, I need to blow dry my scruff. Let's see. There we go. I have Golden Still said he likes alcohol-free post-shave, and I have psoriasis, and it seems like when I use a balm, or alcohol-free stuff, it actually makes my skin oily the rest of the day. But I do really enjoy some of my artisan alcohol-free. Like this balm that's alcohol-free. It's just got menthol. Snake bite, on the other hand. Look at here, I found something. Started using from me nipples. Look at there, lanolin. It's not for my nipples though, but it is for nipples, for baby feeding. This is pure lanolin. It's HPA and it's clear. I've been putting it in my stash. Great stuff. Doesn't take much. Hey, Brad. You just on time. So this is lanolin, the same things in Mitchell Wolfat. Brad Melling, one of the legends in the wet shaving business, has graced us with his presence. Honor, just like Steve said, honored to have Brad stop by. You in Canada? So the lanolin I'm putting in, this stuff is straight up moisturizing. That's what makes Mitchell Wolfat so good. And I don't put much. Do a little blow dry. Hey, David. Welcome to my salon. Just kidding. So everything's kind of just a little sticky. And I can't form a mustache other than this. That's about as good as it gets. And then I'll take a little oil. This is my nightly routine. It's not nighttime, but I'm not gonna put anything in put the wax in my mustache. This is what I do every night. I put lanolin in at night. Makes it soft. Yeah, Brad said he's concerned about the nipple cream. But hey, us wet shavers are some weird folks. I put a little oil on top of the lanolin because I just used kind of a beard wash and it takes out the natural oils. Yeah, David, yeah, just send me your address next time I'm in the area. I can stop by your house, give you a little blow dry. That's a good t-shirt. I just thought of Keith, nothing like hairy nipples. You're right, JC. So JC, have you tried the lanolin yet? You can get this in a raw form of lanolin, and it smells like a sheep's butt. I mean, literally, it reeks, and it's yellowish color. But if you have problems with dry skin, you put that stuff on it at night. Even though your hands stink, it'll go away. This is the same stuff, except it's for babies. So it's cleaned up, doesn't have a scent. Great stuff. Great stuff. Is it cold there in Scotland, Kevy? Kevy wants me to turn the blow dryer to the camera. Got a couple of hairs right there that are... So when you... I did not know this, but like, you know, people with a beard, they'll say, well, I'm not going to trim for a whole year. And and a beard will kind of just grow out this way and get all frizzly, but you can hide stuff. No, Brad. It's let's not even go there. I'm gonna. Hopefully that won't show up when she watches this. I'm not even gonna repeat what you said. It'll be an argument. But you're right. But with a stash, when you do a no trim, you have two sides. This side's longer and thicker, and this side is thinner, but it curls perfectly, and this side doesn't want to curl at all. So that's a problem about doing a one whole year of no trimming. You end up with odd sides. You know, nothing symmetrical, nothing. You know, if I could trim it, I'd trim it back about that far. That'd do perfectly. Get them thick. But oh, she is watching. Man, now I'm in trouble. She'll say, well, he's right. You spend too much time in the bathroom shaving and whatnot. She doesn't sound like that at all. She sounds a lot better. But, yeah, the stash does keep me in the bathroom longer. Busted. Longer than I would like. I know now that you guys are busted. There you go. I know now that why a lot of people don't have mustaches like they did back in the 1800s is because you know, you got TV now. You got other things to do other than play with a mustache all the time. But I'm enjoying it, and my wife loves it. She's done told me, I hope you never ever shave it, nothing. Just let it grow. She loves it. Look at him squirm. That's right, JC. Squirming is right. Me and JC's been talking about fountain pens. That's on my Christmas list. So I've been reading up on them. And it looks like another rabbit hole to jump down into, along with brushes and aftershaves and everything else. But that was the shave. If you have not tried tobacco, I know I get everybody's questioning me about what tobacco smells like. I'm not going to repeat what you said, Steve. But everybody asks me what tobacco smells like, and it's a real musky scent. Some say it smells like an ashtray. It doesn't to me at all. More smells leathery, musk. It's more on the leather side, the juniper side of things. There's not a lot of floral in it. So uh, I'd say try it. It is a unique, different smell. Yes, Rick DeWeese has this podcast called Brush and Soap and Blade, and he does talk about fountain pens a lot. He has found a lot like out in the wild, and he's refurbished them to where they are. He gets them in working condition. I think I'm going to start off with just getting me a Pilot Metropolitan and some ink. But the bad thing about them is that you have to get certain paper and everything else. So I'm going to hold off a little while. it doesn't, JC. It doesn't smell like an ashtray at all. All right, Manny. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping in. Be careful out there on the road. Andreas, that's a good point. It is kind of powdery. And like a harsh soap. Not a dial, but musk and tobacco flower is what Alex says. Yeah, you're right, David. I stay in the doghouse around here. Yeah, some of those fountain pens are pretty cheap. I think we all spend too much time in the bathroom. Look at our shaved den, which I don't call this the bathroom. One, this is not the bathroom. This is a den. This is a man den, a shaving den. That's right. See, so it's not a bathroom. I don't consider this. This is the shave den. This is my crib. Welcome to Cap's crib. And all I need is a TV in here. Then I can watch football. No, Christy. Not Cap Diva. But I'm gonna have to go eat lunch. Look at my shirt I'm sporting. Canadian redneck. The man cave, that's right. And JC says you can do fountain penning on a budget. Yes. Just like shaving, you can do shaving on a budget. Look at this. I've been using Firehouse mustache wax this week. Great stuff. No, JC, I don't have a new name. No, we're not gonna go there. But have you tried this, JC? I'm trying to change the subject here. This stuff's good. This is the tacky. They have a dark and they have a light. I need to get the light to try it out. And but tacky's great. Holds up in the hot weather, the humidity. It's made. Thanks, David. It's made in Mississippi, so it's made for the South, and that's what I like about the Priapus is all the ink choices. I'd love to be able to have a good dark bluish purple, blue green. That's good stuff. All right, JC, you have a great Saturday. I'm fixing to have to go too. Y'all check out Steve tomorrow. It's going to be 11 a.m. Is that 6 or 5 p.m. UK time? It's 11 a.m. Central time, so 12 p.m. Eastern time. For people out west, it's 8 a.m. Nope. Yeah, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. over out in California. You have a good one, JC. All together now. Thanks, JC. I appreciate it. Hey man, 5 p.m. UK time, 11 a.m. Central time. Steve will be live tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to jump in before it's over. And Abe, you jumped in right at the end. It was to back Saturday with a Gillette New and the 1305. All right, everybody. Kevy, Alex, 2 a.m. Australian time. Steve will be live tomorrow, Sunday. The Suffolk Shaver Live. So y'all check him out. If you're in Australia, just stay up late. Yeah, Brad. It does not smell like an ashtray to me neither, but it is kind of it's, I don't know. It's an old school man smell. I like it. I've got the green tube of palm olive. I'll have to look for the blue tube. I haven't seen that yet. I have the Arco Extra, which is mentholated, and that's the tube. That stuff's good. But I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for stopping in from Sweden, from all over. Steve, thanks for stopping by. Alex. Golden Steel, hope everything goes great for you in Chicago. Stay warm because it gets cold there. The Windy City, isn't that what they call it? Yeah. But yeah, you'll have to, hopefully we'll see everybody, hopefully I'll see everybody there tomorrow. 11 a.m. Central Time. I'm Cap. I'm out. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a great time in Scotland, England, U.S., Sweden, Australia, everywhere you're from, y'all take care. I'm out.